Do you ever notice you just feel flat, like life is in black and white instead of color? Or maybe you wake up to only mentally stumble through the day, just checking boxes on your to-do list, but missing the actionable energy of it all? Or you feel creatively dull, bored, and just uninterested. Even though opportunities exist, nothing excites you. And you want to be excited, you just don't get it. Like you see people excited, like, brrr, and you're like, how? Like, why? Right? This is day 6 of 10 days of decoding emotional patterns, and today we are diving into energetic stagnancy, the emotional flatline that just shows up as creative burnout, drive collapse, or numb. Here's the thing. Stagnancy isn't a lack of motivation. It's unprocessed emotional energy, trapped grief, unresolved sadness, even ancestral apathy, handed down through generations in your DNA and quietly running the show without your permission. These energies can manifest physically too. Headaches, digestion issues, restless limbs, internal inflammation. Your body loses flow because the emotional current is stuck. One side of stagnancy looks like exhaustion. You try everything, even coffee all day, but the spark just never shows up. Another side of stagnancy is perfection paralysis, waiting for everything to feel perfectly aligned and fully formed before you make a move, with that false idea of when it's perfect, then I'll act. I went through that. And sometimes it's impulse fatigue. You take action without feeling and then just kind of crash back into emptiness like your life is on autopilot, literally sometimes getting from point A to point B without remembering the journey. We don't just absorb words, we absorb energy. So even if your parents or caregivers didn't say the things that they were told growing up, you can still inherit the emotional imprint of their experience. Let me say that again. You can still inherit the emotional imprint of their experience, just like they did and their parents before them and before them and before them. So getting yelled at, struggle, survival mode, unhealed, unprocessed trauma, or religious beliefs, whatever their experience was, can be passed down through generations. So if they weren't allowed to express themselves, or if they didn't feel seen, heard, or respected, that energy doesn't just disappear. It lives in the DNA, it lives in the room, it lives in their body. And if you're around it long enough, it can start to live in yours. And if you do hear these kinds of messages on repeat, whether directly or just implied, you don't just observe it, you become it. It stops sounding wrong and starts sounding normal. And some of those quiet or not so quiet, harmful scripts sound like, don't speak unless you're spoken to, or you're too sensitive, or that's not a big deal, just get over it, or you're being dramatic, or you're fine, even when you're clearly not fine. Or maybe you grew up in a household where you were just expected to sit and be good all the time, like a smiling statue of a child, and your only escape was playing video games. Over time, these all embed as emotional resistance. That's why it just trying to enjoy yourself feels like swimming through molasses. Emotional flow is blocked. Physical vitality drains. Decision-making becomes exhausting instead of intuitive and fun, like a chore, instead of something that's soul-led. If this resonates, go ahead and show me some love and hit that like button real quick. This stagnancy isn't your essence. It's emotional weight, but you don't have to carry it around. It doesn't have to be the rest of your story. The link is in my bio if you would like to clear and reclaim your own energy, your own story, and start creating the life that you actually came here to live. And yes, you know what? I have felt all of this. I felt shame and heaviness and worthlessness and complete boredom with life itself. I mean, there's been times in my past where I was literally suicidal, just because I was done on so many levels. If it wasn't for my son being my reason to live, like, honestly, I might not be sitting here making this video right now. And let me tell you, peeling those layers has been life altering for me. removing past grief and various inherited self-destructive behaviors from your energetic field. When those clear, your internal current reclaims clarity and restful creativity and fluid confidence. You start to feel connected again to inspiration and resilience, and honestly, your truest permission to play life boldly. You build momentum slowly, you breathe easier, sleep easier, you feel again, or maybe finally. And it's not just mindset, it's energetic replenishment. And it's available, even if that inner light has been dim for decades. If this sparked some curiosity and you would like to see if we can stir some energy within you, I look forward to working with you. And stick around because we still have 4 more emotional patterns to decode. So if you missed the previous videos, they are all on my page waiting for you. And just know I'm here to support your journey. I'm sending you love and peace, and I'll see you tomorrow.